I've seen a lot of people roaming about the woods with strange flashing devices lately. Ain't sure what's going on with that. I like it here. Good, clean air. Tennessee. It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Crab. Managed to get ourselves locked in the safe after a weekend of nature calling. The stench in there knocked the clerk on his back when he opened the door, and we managed to escape. Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running, though. They got picked up at the end of town and hanged the next day, which seemed harsh to me.
Sound test. Sound test. Sound test. Haha, it works. Might be a little bit of an echo though, just for that moment. Hey, Alan. How you doing there, Alan? Thank you very much for joining. Heya, Alan says. Heya, I've not heard heya in a long time. Oh, it must have been at least 15 years since I've heard that phrase, heya. Well, heya to you too, Alan. It's a pleasure. Thanks for joining, Alan. How am I doing? How are you doing? Well, I'm doing splendid. I'm in the snow, wearing a waistcoat. We're lifting weights. We're trying to bulk up on some strength. I'm doing alright, thank you very much. Alan, would you be interested in some custom graphics for your stream? Like logos, banners, overlays, screens, intro, outro, etc. Oh yeah, you're a designer? Eh? Computer design? Eh? I'm interested in overlays, I suppose. I wouldn't mind some overlays for like the stream chat, but I don't think there's anything you can do about it, Alan, because I think Sony have got a tight knot on it. Alana. Oh, is it Alana or Alina? It's a nice name anyway, Alan. Alan Ray, or Ray Allen. Here is my Discord. Well, thank you very much, Alan. It's a pleasure. I do appreciate your Discord address there. This is a very small channel, Alan. It's very insignificant and very, like, well, it lacklusters in prime. It's more just a small community channel, Alan. It's not really big, Alan. It's just tiny. There's only a few people that watch me properly. 10, 20 people at most, at different intervals, at different times of the day. So, but it's a very positive thought, Alan. I can honestly say that it's very kind of you to talk of such literature on my chat channel. And I'll take a screenshot of your Discord, I will. I'm doing it now. There you go, put it in the album. But thanks for saying hello though, nonetheless, and I hope you do stay for a bit longer. But you're talking to a person who's got no money, Alan. You're talking to someone who's a peasant. I've literally got absolutely nothing. If you were going to do anything for me, Alan, it would have to be from the goodness of your own heart, Alan. I mean, there's nothing I've really got to offer you there, my man. Apart from if the channel does get big, you'd be the guy. You know, if you put faith in me at the beginning and it does make it, well, you know who's going to be doing the banners for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd have to be something you'd have to take a risk with me with. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that guy's awesome. You know, I think he might go somewhere. Yeah, I'll do that guy some overlays or whatever, and then consider me as like a, you know, an opportunity rather than as a customer, Alan. You know? You want to be asking people those questions, Alan, when they're really major and big and made it. You know when they've made it, the big time. What you want to do is invest in a person like me, for example, and take a risk with that person, and then that person gets big, then they'll put you as the main banner holder, then you get paid. You get paid more money than you've ever been paid because you invested in the person. But that takes a lot of risk and a lot of trust, so I don't expect that on a silver plate. But what I do like doing is playing games. That's exactly what I'm going to do tonight. I had to end the stream, unfortunately, yesterday. I did. I was knackered. And, I just couldn't play any games. I couldn't play them. I tried. Doesn't walk as good as Arthur though. Doesn't walk as good as Arthur. I wonder if the snow is in Grand Theft Auto yet. I heard they only put it in a week before Christmas, so... Or are they just talking rubbish? People just talking rubbish. I should just do it myself and look. And be like, you know what? Like, the snow is on, let's do that. It's the only reason I'm playing this right now. The walk is really weird. What have Rockstar done there? Oh my god. He never walked like that last time I played it. What in the Lord's name, Rockstar? What is this walk? What is this guy, Michael Jackson? Like he's walking like he's Thriller or something. Look at that swagger. Like it's 1890. Oh, we stopped, look. I think these characters have got a mind of their own. I don't think they'll listen to us. Dressed really nice for work today, in a shirt and tie and stuff, and I did my ablutions very well. I wore some really nice aftershave and antiperspirants, smelled really nice. All the women were going crazy today in work about how I looked and how I smelled. They were going wild. You're like, my goodness, Ghost. Look at that shirt and tie, Ghost. You look very nice today, Ghost. Oh, thank you. You smell very nice, Ghost. Oh, thank you. Them ladies can smell you from a mile away. Like girls can smell you like 12, 15 times further away than what men can smell. Like their smell is so powerful that they can smell you from way over you. They can do it. I don't know how they do it, but it must have something to do with health and babies, right? So, like, I think because they have babies, they can, like, the scent glands are, like, really powerful because they have to be, because it's part of the circulation system. You know, like the brain and the body, it's like all part of the blood. So, like, when I came in today, because I normally go into work without doing that, because I don't want to really be, you know, I don't really want people in work coming over saying that I smell nice and look nice. It's not something I try to attract, because you don't really want to do that in work. You know, you want to just go in, do your work, finish, go home. You know, you're in, you're out. You don't be going in there. But I dressed nice because I had to. You know, I had a reason. But yeah, they went wild today. Them ladies. Some of the things they were saying. Thank you very much for the likes. Do appreciate that. Isn't it strange that YouTube now on your phone, when you're on a page, right, and you're just looking, it puts you on another page that you can't quit out of? I don't know if you noticed that with those pages, but they put you on like a page that you have to reply to and press. I can't believe it's Friday already. What the odds, eh? Made it through till Friday. Alright, give me a second. It's gonna go blue. It's gonna go blue. Alright. Miscellaneous work done. Oh, that's nice. Every time I go in that Michael Blue menu, I come back and it's sunny. Look at that. Every time. I love that. What time is it? Well, what do you know? 6:15 now. It's going to be night time again. Great. Great. Oh, I'm going to go to my favourite place, you know. I am going to go to my favourite place in the snow. Hey, Mercer. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey, there you go. That's right. Amazing. Look at that satchel. You've got the best equipment. Look at the stitching. Look at that saddle. Plain but elegant. Gentleman's saddle and satchel. Only the best for my horse, for what I can afford. Alright. Oh, you alright? You want a brush? Here you go. There you are. There you go. All right, you ready? So I either buy some binoculars or we get a gun with a scope on it. Sorry, I'm just going around in a circle there. So we're at Dewberry Creek. Okay, Dewberry Creek. That is a beautiful place. It's one of my favourite places, right? Dewberry Creek, because it's unusual. And there's another place that I like, and it's called... There's a pond that Javier takes you to. I don't know where it is, but there's a little pond. I think it's here. See this one, Moonstone? This is where Javier takes you fishing. I'm sure it is, right? So, O'Cray, yeah, it's near here, because I remember you go down O'Cray, and he does say when you get there, the O'Cray Lake is just up to the northeast of here, right? So I know that's where Javier takes you. I always got confused with these two lakes, but they're just swamps. So, well, they're not swamps, but they're becoming swamps. They're like the beginning of swamps. Just grass that's filled with water with no drainage, really, no flow, so it's just festering. So I like to go here, Bulger Glade. Bulger Glade is one of my favourite places, so this tends to be a lovely place to travel through. So I'm gonna go this route. And I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna get out the good old lantern. Right. Someone going off the beaten track. A drifter. Another drifter. Oh, is that another player's camp? Oh, it's a stranger. What is a stranger doing online? Is it a mission? Oh.
You made a mistake taking me, but it ain't too late. Let me go, and there's no bad luck.
Oh, it's like cutting an outlaw loose. Ah, well. I don't know how rare that encounter is, but why would I want to go over and have a conversation with a bunch of raiders and lawmen? Why would I want to do that? A, we're not a raider, and B, we're not a lawman. So why get involved in two parties that we have no affiliation with? There is no point. I don't see any reason why I should go over there unless I'm stupid. Born idle and curious. Or over curious even. I don't see the point. Seven likes? What? It's like, it literally been on, I've literally had the video on for like, what, 20 minutes? 30 minutes if that. Unbelievable. It's a lot of support quite early. Very surprised. But yeah, dressed really nice for work today. Hoping by the time I get there, it'll be morning, you know, and we'll get the sun coming up through the glades. Like, if there's two places I love, right, in life and in games, it's glades and groves. Right, the amount of glades and groves that I visit in games like Skyrim, The Witcher, Fallout. Like on Fallout 4 I've created like an artificial eco like forest system that shouldn't exist. It's a radioactive wasteland, right? But I've basically made the water pure, the forest green and lush, groves, watchtowers, yeah, ponds, fish, wildlife. It's a different world. It's not Fallout anymore. It's like another blend. Well, it's a modified version, isn't it? It's a modified version of the original game that's been adapted to a genre and flavour I like, and that's pure water instead of dirty, radioactive, filthy water full of vermin and filth. Instead of never grow again trees, I've implemented fully lush grown oaks and oak trees and sycamores and birch trees and all that stuff, all the Minecraft trees as well that you can think of, all those names, all the real trees and stuff, you know, they're all there. And I've created groves and glades even through mods, and even they're beautiful, you know, even they are fascinating to me. And even like in parks, even in real life, or forests or woods, as soon as I see a glade or a grove, like, you know, I'm taking pictures or want to absorb the energies, you know, because it's just a little open space in the forest. The sun comes straight in through a beam, and it lets you see the energy that you're actually absorbing from the sun. No, because you don't see it. You don't see people absorbing energy from the sun, and if you did, it would look absolutely crazy. But I tell you, like you would not imagine what is happening, because it's where they get the human spirit from. Because the human body glows like a battery, you know, in the sun. Like, you don't see it. Your eyes aren't made to see it. There's no point, because it had no survival reasons. We probably were able to see it way back in evolution. Maybe we could see us charging in the sun with our larger eyes, you know, absorbing more light. You could probably see it, but now we don't, because there's no point. I mean, the sun rays are all filtered before they arrive to us. They're all cleaned. The earth filters it out. So by the time it hits you, it's bouncing off you. The sun rays, they're bouncing, and they're like, it just immerses your being full of energy. And when you're in a grove or a glade, you can actually see. Like, I don't know, if you watched your family play in the grove or the glade, you know, or just watched your your best friend or even your dog or your cat walk in that beam of light, you'll see them react. Like, you won't see it, but your brain will pick it up. Because it used to be able to. It used to be able to. It just didn't need to anymore. So what we did was we tried to remember what it was like. So the human spirit, like the heavenly glow in paintings, they're all adaptations of us recharging from the sun. Because at the end of the day, our God is the sun. That is it, isn't it? I mean, you can have all these other gods that are awesome, that the sun has made, like Zeus and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, our God, or goddess, but I believe it's a goddess actually, in our soul, in our universe. I believe it's a goddess, like the universe is a vessel, and a vessel is a goddess. So, I mean, that's just my, like, entertainment thought of the universe. Obviously, there are masculine energies, but I do believe that, like, it's a vessel. Hey, man. Alright, Stay. Forgive me, Steve. I didn't know anyone was watching. I was waffling on about, for those viewers watching later, I was talking about the universe. I'm feeling it tonight, Steve. I'm really feeling the sun and the energies. I'm talking, But thank you very much. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to the Glade. It's my favourite place in the game, so I'm waiting till morning because I like it in the morning in the Glade. So, but I was just waffling on about like how humans recharge from the sun, and that we glow when we recharge. You just don't see it. That's all I was saying. And I was on about ancient paintings from back in the beginning of time. Like Super Saiyan and all that in Dragon Ball Z. The Super Saiyan recharging. It's like, that's where it all comes from. But welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. It's been a while since I've played it properly. I've got half a bucket of full resources. I just need a bit more and we got a full load. And I can take that where I need to take it. I think I had someone helping me a while ago named Platinum. There was a person named Platinum who was helping me getting all the animals. This guy was like a legend. Like, this guy could pick off animals every 10 minutes. It takes me an hour to hunt down 2 deers. This guy was coming back every 5 minutes. It's like he was making the deer in a bowl. It's like he'd run round the corner, he'd make the deer in a bowl, and then he'd come back and he'd be like, there you go, 3-star deer. But it looks like I'm on my Billy Todd, so... Alright, this is the Glade, and the time is... 5 minutes, maybe 8. 5 to 7 minutes, I'll say, and it'll be morning. Holy smokes. I know you guys appreciate the moon. Obviously I can't hunt in the dark. My settings on my Well, my TV and my console is set to realistic dark. So if I go out in the dark, we can't see nothing. And we haven't got night vision because it's 1890... what, 5? Or something? So... another 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, so takes about 1 second a minute, so we've got about another 2 minutes. Alright, Mercer. Stay.
What you coming up on me at night for?
I ain't coming up on you at night time, sir. I'm actually a good guy, actually. I'm a trader. That's what I am, I'm a trader. A good looking one at that as well, actually. Just a good looking trader, sir. And back then they burned you on a bonfire if you were. Believe me. No, they always seem to targeted people who canoodle a lot. No way, the moon looked like Pac-Man for a second. They normally used to target people who were canoodling. You know, like with other people's girlfriends and fiancés and wives. Like, if back then you were known to do that, like, they soon got shut of you, you know. Like, even now, like, people just, like, snap. You know, with stuff like that, like, you want to be careful. It's all great in the moment. There we go, look at that sun, look at that sunrise. Alright. Alright, we're not playing Skyrim, so we don't press R2 to get out the bow and arrow. That's what I've been doing. Oh, I've lost me je ne sais quoi. Is it called? Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. My repertoire. (16°C and it's snow. That is crazy. I've never known it to be snowing at 16°C, Rockstar. But I will overlook that because of how magnificent the game looks and how good the story is. I have to let you get away with things. Hopefully there are deer out at this time of the morning in the freezing cold. But it's actually 16°C, but it's freezing cold, if you know what I mean. So they haven't added the breath, the cold breath. Well, not until the temperature drops. Banjo on my knee. Like, you see that this right now is like field and tundra, right? Just pure land and field and stuff. In the United Kingdom, in London right now, it would be a cosmopolitan nightmare. You had the stock exchange, you had the railway, you had the underground, you had it was just like it is now, only it didn't have cars. It's exactly the same, just didn't have cars. But it was crazy. Right, because most of the buildings that are in London now were built back then anyway. They've only added really terrible flats and stuff, and awful buildings that look like someone's just like scribbled on a child's piece of paper like that, and just, oh, what should we build? Aspire, yeah. All right, there's a deer. There's a deer. I saw it. Hey. Hello, Caden. Caden Hall. Welcome back to the stream, Caden Hall. Merseyside derby tomorrow. Oh, yeah. You think I didn't know? I love my team. Love my Liverpool. Sure it'll be a good game. The best city in the UK with the best buildings is York. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. York is beautiful. I can smell deer. It's been here. I think it dropped a load. Definitely dropped a load. Do I? No, I love Everton. Everton were there for us when we had Hillsborough. And Everton were there for us when we got beat by Arsenal as well. When Michael Thomas scored the goal in the last minute. Everton didn't make fun. They didn't make fun when Hillsborough happened, and they didn't make fun when Souness was ill in hospital. Souness had like a heart bypass, and Everton put out flags, banners for Souness and Rangers. So no, I don't. No, I love Everton. I think Everton are a great side. It's just unfortunately for Everton, they've just not got the money, and and I'm going to say it, they've just never had the manager. And if Everton get a good manager, they get rid of him straight away because he gets passed on to his new job. And Everton have never been able to keep hold of a good manager because they just never had powerful contracts. But all in all, I do love Everton, yes. I'm just a Liverpool supporter. That's all. Liverpool Football Club, but that doesn't mean I don't love Everton. You love that area like York and Scarborough. Oh yeah, beautiful Viking Masonic. Right. Masonic buildings. Masonic. Where did that deer go? What was that? Was that a rabbit or a deer that ran past? What was that thing? Oh, it's a pig. It's a 3-star wild boar. I don't think you can take these things back on your horse, right? Their manager, right now, is Sean Dice, who is literally a defensive English manager. When you say defensive, you mean football defensive or opinionated? Oh, I never lose a deer. It must have run off from these horses coming through the roads. It must have. Oh, it's gone off over there, hasn't it? It's gone off over there. That's what it's done. I know it has. It's going to be over here. Hey Freya. Caden, as in 2 lines of 4 in front of the goal, 2 strikers up the top to try and score. Oh yeah, well, you just got to play a formation that every team's weak against. Oh, it's a skunk. I'm surprised it didn't spray us. It must be in the field here. I've come back to where I was. Because it kind of went that way. How did my colleagues find those deers so quickly and it takes me an hour? But when I find one, it's 3-star though. Do you think MetaQuest will bring this out in VR? Do you think there'll ever be a Red Dead Redemption 2 VR mode on MetaQuest? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being in this world in VR? Do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 will be in VR? How good will that be? Everyone will buy a VR headset. VR headsets will go through the roof. Everyone will buy one. They'll put a £500 price tag on that thing, a Rockstar headset. Everyone will buy it. Right? Everyone will buy it. Like they would, right? Like I would. I'd save £1,000 up for that thing. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will cost £110. I think that will be the price of it. I think it'll be £110 for that game, and I believe that they'll make it VR, right? I think they will. I think they'll do it VR, and that's why it's taking so long. That's why it's taking so long. and I think it'll be fully VR compatible like after 1 year of it coming out. So I think they'll do like a year trial of like the game and the online, and then what they'll do is they'll bring out an update where you'll get VR mode, and I think that'll just like make people buy it again, make people go out and buy it again. And then everyone will buy a VR head, and then there'll be none in stock, and then everyone will go crazy, and everyone will be like selling them on eBay for £1 million. Like VR headset on eBay, like since GTA 6 goes on eBay for 800 quid. You know what I mean? Take it from Ghost, I'm telling you. Buy a VR headset now and don't open it. And then when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, just wait. I know it'll set you back £300. I know the VR headset will. But believe me, you could sell that on eBay if VR does come out for GTA for about £2,000. People will pay it. They will. They certainly will. You think it'll be £60? They don't need extortionate prices because that many people will buy it. Well, that is the beautiful thing about this channel, man, is that you can say that and we will appreciate it and respect it, man. And you know what, I hope you're right, because I don't mind that costing half as much as what I think it will be. That will make me feel a lot better buying it, because I'll save £60 to buy another game. But you see, if you overprice things like that and it's cheaper when it comes out, you feel better, right? You feel better about it because you assume it's going to be that price. This deer's gone. Oh yeah. You don't say. We'll put it this way, they're going to make a lot more of transactions from GTA 6 as well as GTA 5 at the same time, because there'll be people who are still playing GTA 5 and putting money into it. That game is cemented into people's lives. There's going to be people who are going to be difficult to detach from that. But yeah, they'll definitely move on to Vice City just as quick as they did to San Andreas. Got that straight. You think that making it 120 would actually lower profits in the long run? Well, I think it'd be 110. I think they'll bring out the online version and the story separate, and they'll bring out a combo version, and I think that they'll bring out yeah, I think it'll be £60 for GTA 6 online, and I think it'll be £60 for the GTA 6 story, and I think that you'll save a tenner if you buy the combo, which is online and the story. And then I think they'll release probably like a premium version or day one edition, which will be about £150, where you might get a set of car keys or something, you know, like a Grand Theft Auto keyring that's a pair of car keys. Like, I would love it if Rockstar released a set of car keys or like something that related to GTA on release. But I do think a set of car keys would probably do the trick, you know. But I do think it'll come out in a double disc, and, well, 3 discs. and they'll separate the charges. That's what I think, and I hope I'm wrong, like, but I think there'll be two separate games. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 Online will have nothing to do with the Grand Theft Auto 6 story. I believe that the GTA 6 story will be a separate implementation. It'll be its own thing with its own 2 discs. Swear down, that's what I think. I think it'll have 2 discs dedicated to the story. You know, scenario A and scenario B, right? Before and after. And then you'll have 1 disc which will be the online, and then updates that will be for offline play and online play, right? And whoa, jeez, whoa. And I think that they'll bring out a set of car keys as a like a special edition gift, which I would really like if they release like a go. Whoa, hey man, careful. You took him out. You running from the law, friend? Yes, I would love it if they released the car keys in like a black and gold casino theme. And hello, he went that way, straight ahead. Your friend's looking for you, I think. Oh, they're running from the law. Okay. Your Xbox doesn't even accept discs. Well, you'll have 1 digital version of the story in the 2 disc versions as digital, and you'll have a digital version of online for £60. And I think if you buy them both together, it'll be 110. Right? That's what I think it will be. And I think what they'll do is they'll put a price tag of 150 for a car, an outfit, an apartment. You know, they might release, I don't know, the executive edition, Grand Theft Auto 6 executive edition, where you get a boat and you get a car and you get a suit. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky bourbon. Big game. Apparently I'm roasting hot in the snow. Yeah, so that's where I'm coming from, Caden. Like, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they do it like 60 quid for GTA 6 online and the story, but have you seen that game? Have you actually watched it? Actually seen how good it looks? That is not just a game. That is a life. That's a life form. That will be someone's life for 10 years. That, you know, someone will dedicate their entire life to Grand Theft Auto 6 because there are people who don't work. They are disabled. Video games is their life. The friends are their life online. The chats, the positions in roleplay servers where they might play a police officer, do their dream job that they've always wanted to do in real life and can't do it because of physical disabilities. You know, you're gonna have people with mental health who need those kind of games. You know, and it helps them, you know, get through the day. So It's not out yet. No, it's not. But we can talk about it. Caden, we can talk, we can share opinions. You know, that's the beautiful thing about it, is that we can say these things and we can just not agree or disagree. We can only evaluate and we can only appreciate each other's imagination on the subject. You know, and I do think that, you know, it's not going to be cheap, and I think it's going to be a very secure game. I don't think it's going to be easy to play. You know what I'm saying? I think you're going to have to... it's going to be a challenge to play. You know? Rockstar set the standards for graphics and probably have been for about 20 years. They have. Well, since Red Dead Redemption 2 properly. I think they did have that medallion, but when Red Dead 2 come out, that sealed it. It's like people like, yeah, they've set the bar, you know. I think they were nearly there with GTA 5. They did get that, but because it evolved onto another console, that's why they didn't really get that standard rating. It's only when this come out that I think it truly did. Look at the graphics of games before and after Red Dead Redemption 2. It's night and day. Oh yeah. Well, that's your vision. You know, that's your vision. You know, but how many times have I put Skyrim on for you and you've enjoyed the graphics on that? Even you've said they're really nice. It doesn't matter how good it is. It's the art and design of it. It's the colours, you know. And you liked all those colours on Skyrim that day. You were like, wow, Ghost, it looks like a colouring book. And I said it's the end of autumn. We won't get it again. It only lasts for 2 days. It's, you know, you've seen the magic of autumn there in that game. It was like a colouring book, and you know, you enjoyed it. Hey Rhino, how is it going? Very well, sir. Well, very well, Rhino. I do like to have a laugh, Rhino. But yeah, no, very good, Rhino. Thank you for joining. I know you're busy. I've been looking for a deer for an hour and it disappeared, and I've not found another deer since, so I think I'm gonna have to go for a little mooch. How's your day been, Rhino? Has it been belting? Alright, apparently we're too hot. I gotta cool down, so even though it's winter, it doesn't make sense. Rockstar, what's going on? Alright, so where am I going? Deer. Alright, let's get some deer. I'm tired of this. I need to get resources, so those deers ran away, or they were scared off. So we'll go into Spielberg mode, or George Lucas mode. And then I can chill with you guys for a minute. Hey Rhino, what's belting? Work too long considering it's a Friday and you've got to work tomorrow. Me too. I too am working tomorrow. I too am up at 6:30 in the morning, Rhino. And I too am going out there, tackling the cold. Believe me, I am. Belting, what does it mean? It's northwest, northern, far north, so north, northwest, west, northwest, saying, where it means outstanding. It means the best. It's snapping, cracking, absolutely, extremely, top notch. That's what it means, my good man. So Caden woke up this morning and the house was like a fridge. Well, that's because you're Scottish, and Scottish people live in fridges. It's only when they have a drink they live in a nice cosy fire, because that's when they put it on. Through the day they have the windows open, they have the fire off. They say it's good for the lungs and keeps the bugs out, when all it does is just make the house absolutely freezing. And it doesn't matter about the bugs, because the cold doesn't affect them, because they're so small that they create their own heat anyway. So it's only until it gets too cold they freeze. But until it's cryogenic time for insects, they're definitely chilling. So yeah, that's why it's a fridge, Caden. My mum was the same. She would have the windows open, the doors open. You weren't allowed to sit on the couch. You weren't allowed to go in the fridge. You weren't allowed in the kitchen. All you were allowed to do was go out the door of the front door or stay in your room until she was finished. Played the lottery today, Rhino says, and somehow you didn't win the jackpot. Crazy bad luck. No, my man, that's called numerology. Numerology. You keep the magic within yourself, Rhino. If you enjoy the lottery and you like putting on that money and you dream of becoming a millionaire, and if that $2, $3, $5, whatever it is, fills that void of your wish, yeah, you want it to come true, and you have to part with some of your hard-earned cash, then so be it, man. Don't doubt yourself just because you didn't win. All you gotta do is keep working hard and just keep putting them little bits of money away and keep buying your tickets, man. If that's what you enjoy doing, you know, you go for it, man. Better luck next time, eh, Rhino? It could be you. You never know. Hello, Freya. I waved at you from the train. Don't think you saw me. You waved at me? Well, I was busy. I was riding a horse in the dark, and I was talking to other passengers on the Ghost Express. But I see you there, and if I did see you before, I would have said hello. Hello, Freya. Hope your day's been lovely. Thank you very much for saying hello, Freya, and for joining on a Friday night. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah? Caden, I woke up immediately from the fridge, had to get some survival fabrics on, and a shield of armour and all that. Didn't warm up until you stood outside. Wow. Sounds like a very strange situation to warm up that. Sounds very frustrating. Oh, why the windows are always open. Tell me about it. My mum never closed them. The only time she closed them is when she was drunk. It's like when she got like drunk on wine, or a friend came around and they just like smoked cigs and talked for about 8 hours. Hey, Steve. Do I like King Charles? Yes. Of course I do. Guy's awesome. It's like he's funny as anything. Like he's the king of England. Like, why wouldn't I like the guy? He's the king. His sons are awesome. Diana was like an emerald. Princess Diana was an emerald. I mean, like, Queen Camilla looks after him, right? You know, she looks after him. You know, they look after each other. It's all that matters, right? I'm still able to walk the streets. You know, I'm still walking the streets. I've got a job. You know, I've got a job. I'm walking the streets. I'm going to work. The trains are working. The buses are working. I mean, I ain't complaining. Yeah, I love King Charles. Yeah, Sound is keeping this country flowing, so I can still play my games. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online, speaking to you beautiful, amazing people. I've not been sent off to war. It's not like I've been made to clean the streets in the pitch dark and the freezing cold. Like literally, I'm living the dream right now, and that's because of my king, my queen, and my people. The people of my island, and all the great things in it, and all you lovely people. You know. Yes, Steve, to answer your question, yes. Caden, I have to say, he is a fan. Good. I think we all are. Rhino, you was riding a horse recently, after a long time. You forgot. Well, they call it a saddle, you know. Is that my camp? Did I go back home? I did. I went back home. Caden, outside is warmer than the house. Wow. That is saying something in December. It's how people catch pneumonia, that. Gotta be careful that cold house then. May as well go out and just go into a coffee shop and warm up in there. I love Princess Diana, me, because my mum did. I can, you know, she's a beautiful woman, lovely woman. She did a lot for charity, you know. She did a lot for the children and the orphans. She was always there at the orphans, and she always in Africa. Princess Diana, always in Africa. All the children who were ill with diseases. And, you know, that was spirit, you know. I'm only going by what I saw, you know. I'm not speaking from that type of side. I'm speaking from the heart, you know what I mean? I'm not speaking from you know, a side of the line. I'm speaking from the human heart. I'm speaking as a citizen, as a civilian, as a peasant, or a worker. I don't know what you call people of England these days. I don't know what I'm called, but I know I'm a geezer. I do know I'm a geezer. And geezers play Red Dead Redemption 2 online and speak to awesome people on the channel on YouTube. That is one of the things geezers do. And walk really slow in games and really take them slow so you guys can really look at the graphics and look at things that you don't look at when you're playing it. It's a love-hate relationship, you know. It's like, you love me but you hate what I do. But sometimes you love what I do and you hate me. And you switch it around, you know what I mean? Not all of you, you know, not all of you. I'm not saying every one of you do it. But some of you do, you know, and I don't mind that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like been the story of my life, that, even with girlfriends, believe me. Look at that moon. Hey Freya. Hey, I'm just going by titles. I don't make the titles up. I just speak from the heart and what I read in the... Because what I do is my mum used to like the albums they used to bring out in the, you know, the convenience shops, the little off licenses. You get the little albums once every few months, like, I don't know, you know, the really nice albums for like £8. My mum, I used to buy them for my mum because she liked reading them, so I buy them now and I read them for her, right? And like, there's all sorts of titles and stuff. And even I don't understand them, but I'm just speaking from the heart, really. And that's the best place to speak from when it comes down to anything to do with your country. You don't want to think with your mind, you want to think of the things you love about it. Like I've been talking about the groves and the glades. The only thing I don't like about my country sometimes is the weather. And God makes that up. Or the goddess. I know that. I can't do anything about that. But I really dislike the weather. I really like it to be warmer sometimes. But like a natural warm, you know? Nah, you'd have to be pretty popular to meet people like that, Caden. Very popular. Freya, Caden Hall, you can warm a small room with a tea light and one of those little terracotta plant pots. Oh yeah, it creates a mini furnace, Freya. I'm Scottish. I don't need fancy things like heat. No, you just needs a lager. Or a bottle of Budweiser. Or the honey pints of ale in the local Scottish breweries. No doubt. You love the shortbreads? I love them too. I love Scottish shortbreads. I'm not into the extra chunky ones. I'm into the thinner ones. I like it when they're holding all the flavour. And they're really chalky. Really chalky and chewy and crunchy, if that makes sense. You know, like, they make that squeaky sound on your teeth. Caden, Ghost, Celtic or Rangers? Why do you keep asking me this? You know who I said last time. You just love talking football to me is because I never put your team down. And I never rub it in your face when you're struggling. That's why you like talking to me about football, because I'm not nasty to you about it. Do I know what Scottish beer is? It's local. There's different names. I've been all around Scotland. I've even been to the Highlands. They're all just local beers. They sell their own stuff. The Aberdeen lost to Celtic midweek. That was fairly upsetting because you don't like him. Oh, it's snowing. Finally a bit of snow. No wonder there's no deer. They're all fighting. Are they asleep on the... Are they asleep? Oh my god, I thought they were asleep. It's rocks. You are kidding me. Really struggling finding this resource in the snow, you know. Is that my, It's not our base. Oh man, that snow is really nice. Alright. Good horse. Good horse. Right, let's go to a place where it's a lot more calmer, a lot more zen. Oh my goodness, Caden. No one needed a synopsis on the method of a lollipop. But I can understand how you're feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why people would put those crazy comments in my chat. It's all good. But it is very uncanny. But hey, my viewers are my viewers, right? We're all in it together, right? We're all in it together. We're all on the Ghost Express together, and it's 10:15, which means that we left Ghost Central at 9:15, and you were all here. You all came to Ghost Central. You all boarded on upper first class travel. Today's guests are Joel from The Last of Us and Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. Arthur Morgan will be behind the bar, and Joel will be serving food. Help yourself to drinks and food from the two heroes, and enjoy the snow out the train window. And if you want me to catch the train in Red Dead, I will. There is a ghost train, there is a Ghost Express in this game, there is. I don't know if it's online, but there's definitely a Ghost Express. And you are all welcome. Odd, the security light outside of your window just flicked off and on as the internet lost connection. Ooh. Bandwidth. So the lights are controlled by internet keys. Interesting. I didn't think that your lights were controlled by internet keys. Ah, there's the deers. Oh, it's 1 star. Where is she? Gone. Under the bridge. That is odd. Make sure you're alright, Freya. Don't go outside though. If you see anything unusual there, just call the cops. Anyone's lurking about, there's a lot of homeless people trying to get shelter, you gotta be careful there. That's all we're doing, right? All we're doing is doing our best to keep off the streets. That's what we're doing. Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just working hard so I don't have to go out there and live rough like that because you do. No, thank you. I'd rather work extra hard and stay off. Caden, would you rather a fireplace in Florida or an outdoor pool in Alaska? Whoa. That is one of the most, like, catch-22 questions I've ever been asked in terms of temperature preference. I don't think I've ever been asked such a cognitive question. I never. Try and find this deer. They're not out in the cold, they're so difficult to find. It's either that or I join a different server. But I like the servers I join naturally. If I have no luck, I have no luck, right? Like, that's the draw. Like, if I don't find any deer, that's the whole point of playing, is the fact that Ghost played looking for deer and he didn't find any. He's stupid and he needs to look in the right places. And it's like, you know what, chat, you're right. I do need to look in the right places. And the best place to look is that farm. What's it called? Where is it? That farm. Emerald Ranch. Right? Here. This is where you find them. Here. Right. I guess in the Scarlet Meadows there is no deer. Right? So I've had enough. I'm not staying here. I'm leaving Scarlet Meadows while I go out of town and look for deer. Because they're not here. Horse needs to pick me up. There we go. Well done. Give him a sweetie. There you go, have a sweetie. There you go. There we go, give him a bit of a brush. There we go. What a belting horse. I love that George Lucas camera angle. Spielberg and George Lucas here with Dan and Sam Houser. Like, really working together here with the magic. I can see where they got their influences from. I can see where Dan and Sam got the got their inspirations. How they come up with these stories is beyond me. I don't know how they did it. It's exceptional. Freya, it's the electricity board, as there's a storm most likely. Oh well, so the internet and the electricity did it at the same time. Wow, that's rare. That's very rare. On the west coast, eh? Well, I'm on the northwest. The winds are howling. That rain today was torrential. It was like severe. There's more tomorrow as well. More coming your way, Ghost. But yes, I'm on my way to Emerald Ranch here. There's got to be deer though. I must have been stupid looking in Scarlet Meadows looking for deer. The only thing there is pigs and chickens and skunks and raccoons. Oh yeah, it's hit Island. Well, always hits Island first. The thing that's like with Ireland as well is that when the wind hits Ireland, it goes up, right? It goes up, it misses like Scotland, England and Wales. It goes up, right? It goes up like that, and it goes up to like Iceland, the wind. And then what happens is the other wind, the lower wind from the west, hooks up, goes down like that, hits Spain, right? It goes through Spain like that in Africa, right? What Africa heats up because the Arctic air pushes the heat up, and it warms up that air coming from America, and when it comes up like that, it hits United Kingdom, hits England and stuff. And then what happens is sometimes is that Earth will make the wind come from Siberia or Russia. And when the winds come from Russia, that's when it's bad here. Like, no one cares if it comes from Iceland or Greenland or America or whatever. We're fine with that. It's when it comes from Russia and Siberia, when the winds and the weather comes from the east, that's when our country worries and gives out severe red warnings. But you know where I'm coming from though, it's kind of like how it's the Azores and goes up from the Azores, warms up from Africa. It's very clever how they trick the jet stream. They always make it hit warmer, like they have to, otherwise the aeroplane system won't work. That's why when there's severe snowstorms in Britain, no air travel's allowed. No air travel, because without that jet stream there's no air travel in this country. Without that jet stream, no one will be able to fly here. Because if there's severe snow in this country, like this here now, if this was in England right now, if England was covered in this kind of snow, right, even though this horse can do cartwheels in it, right, like this horse, like, it's got more grip and traction here than a jet, right, or a train, right. Like, if this was in England right now, the country would stop. It would stop to work. And it wouldn't work anymore. It would stop working. They'd just stop it all until they gritted the entire nation. Look, there's no deer. there's nothing, there's no deer. Whoa, 10 likes, wow, jeez. Thank you for the support. Hopefully we got some subscribers as well. Here we go. Right, that's a 1 star. Where's the other one? If I get back on the horse, they're gonna run away. Alright, it's right there. It's a 3 star! It's a 3 star. Did I get it? Did I get it? I did. Mercer. Oh, this weighs more than a washing machine. Thank you, Freya. I need help from someone else if I need to get any more, but at least I came up here, and no wonder people were telling me to do a camp there. But I'm not far away, right? I'm not that far away, so I'm at the far north of the Scarlet Meadows, or Lemoyne. It's not too bad. Whoa, 666. Freya, put a devil's face in the chat for me, please. Freya, a devil's face, like a cheeky devil. Does one exist on emojis? If we're on the Ghost Express and we're getting 666, that's awesome. Like in a spontaneous way, awesome. Thank you. Nice, very rare we get the devil face. Very rare. 6 viewers. And 66 comments. Is it the 6th of December? As well? Right, the 6th of December? Thanks, Rhino. So hang on, we got 6 viewers and 66 comments on the 6th of December. Oh yeah, rhino cat. Belting la. I love cats in boxes like that. It's cute. I do think that's cute. Thank you very much, Rhino. Yes, Freya. Thanks, Kaden. Rhino, did I join the Devil's channel? No, it's more.
Any excuse for a little extra nosebleed is worth the time.
It's more, forgive me there, I was worried about those three. They were going to start on me there, the AI. I'm not going to let the AI start on me like that. No, it's more numerology, Rhino. Numerology. I do that, I ask that for free because I always ask someone to put in the emojis that represent the moment. So it's more internal for the channel. And I'd say it's definitely more internal for the channel. It's got nothing to do with that, but no, definitely not. I go to church, I'm a Christian. It's a Christian channel. It's for all people from all around the world with all beliefs. Ghost welcomes all. Caden's got a buffering sign. Oh, he's thinking about it. Caden is a bit of a devil. A little bit. He does wear that hat sometimes. Freya, poor, oh dear. Oh my goodness, Freya. Caden, speaking of that. Oh my goodness, there's the Feast of... Right. I was talking about goddesses in my rambles. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about like how the earth is represented as a goddess and the sun is, because it's called Sol or Gaia, or you know, it's a female goddess. It's as if like it's like the Almighty God is a dude, I believe, the way it's referenced, isn't it? But all the other gods that are on the behest of the Almighty God can be either whatever. You know, I think, you know, from an entertainment perspective, like I've not a clue, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I was talking about goddesses. I was. We are home. Oh, wicked. Is he still going on about that note? He was talking about that note last Halloween. And that's one of the things I regret I didn't do this year for Red Dead, was the Halloween.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
Ooh, 10 units, look at that.
Good stuff.
Bullshit. We could do a supply mission. It's too noisy though. Let's get a warm by the fire for a minute. I didn't buy any chocolate tonight. or crisps. I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee. What do you mean, Freya? In what way? Like, in this game? Or in real life? If Rhino, if you enjoy like Gothica, you should watch Rosemary's Baby. After you've watched that film, you will not turn your bedroom light off for about a year. You'll sleep with the lights on for a year after watching that film, Rhino. Rosemary's Baby. Hey Freya, because that stand you were just at is named Cripps Trading Company. Oh yeah, it's Crisps. I call him Crisps. Just taking a 2-minute recess here because I am getting a touch thirsty. Thank you for joining though. All you lovely people watching. I knew that Red Dead would be appealing for the snow. It was appealing to me as well. Try and pull off some really nice shots with a bow and arrow as well. As you do know, I do like my bow and arrow in games, so you know I'm a fond user in Skyrim of the bow and arrow. There he is. Alright, Mercer. Thank you very much, Mercer. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you very much. There we are. Do you want a sweetie? Want a sweetie? Yeah. There you go, have a sweetie. Ah, look, his tail's going like the clappers. Ah, that's one happy horse, look. Look at that tail going like the clappers. Oh, it's a lot better than Skyrim, right? Oh, sorry Bethesda. Oh, this Horseview's so much better than your game. But I do love your game, Skyrim, though. It holds a place dear in my heart. Oh, that and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, I tell you. Oh, I just can't play Fallout 3 again. I tried the other week. I played it so much back in the day. I just don't. The only game I can play is New Vegas from back then because you can do so much stuff. Thank you, sir. Oh, I hit a rock though, sir. I suppose we all hit a rock sometimes. Right, let's see where we are. Alright, so a little bit more. It's here, I suppose. Shrewsbury Creek. No, it's there, right? So, like here, right? Like here or something. Alright. I'll go first person for you guys. And I'll do it manually, no Spielberg or George Lucas mode. Do it the old-fashioned way. Good old ghost-fashioned way. Oh, that eating's hot. Ooh. Oh, that was nice and warm on my feet, that. Oh, that was toasty on Ghost's feet, that it was. Oh, it's like one of those geezers sat by the fire, you know, warm his feet, like reading the newspaper. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, beautiful. Hey Rhino, not good for that stuff. You're serious scared, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, if you watch that film, you will not turn the light off for a year, Rhino. I promise you. It will scare the living daylights out of you, and I'm going to say it. There is not one moment of violence, not one essence of violence, and that film will freak your mind out. It will freak you out because it's the most scariest film with no violence in it ever made. Psychologically damaging, that film. And it was set in the same hotel that the Beatles were in a week before they started filming there. So the Beatles stayed in the exact room they were in doing the movie. That's what attracted people to watch it, and believe me, I don't think they realised what they were in for. Skyrim horses can casually climb a 90-degree angle mountain. They can. I think Todd Howard though has a real good essence of allowing players to have that freedom of letting things go that little extra further than natural reality so they can get to that location. Like, he doesn't let you do it completely, but he at least allow you as a player to do that. And he's one of the only dudes that actually allows people to mod the game. I mean, he made that possible, and the people, he worked with the people directly to get that working. He actually put time and effort into the people so they could make those things. I mean, that takes a lot of influence, and he did it before everything had changed. He made sure that he did it, and I thought it's really good of him to do that. Freya, the Witcher's horses can stand on top of buildings. Oh yeah, The Witcher, what a game. Love that game. I am Geralt. What is it? I am Geralt of Riviera. It's like Yennefer had him deluded for years. Geralt's travelled many moons, many suns. His mind is bedazzled by this Yennefer. Me and Geralt are going to find the hippogriff. Gonna go down. We're gonna go down. and find the hippogriff.
Alive, ain't I? You got that?
From Nornarn. Nornarn and The Witcher. Yes, yes, Rhino, it just works. It does. But I love The Witcher. I'm looking for a woman. Dark hair. She came in here not long ago. She was dressed in black robes. Thought you might have seen her. Any news? Why, oh no there, Governor. I ain't seen no one like that. Why do I trial by the local store, oh, Governor? Why, thank you. I will. You know, Geralt trots off there to the local store. You know, and he asks the same questions. And he doesn't give up. The guy just doesn't give up. Here we are, we're here. Yeah, that's all. But it's true though, right? I mean, I know it wasn't as good as the game, but it's literally what happens. Like, you're so cool, and he's like this shark, and he's literally got this killer instinct, and he's going in these places and he's talking to people who are just hiding everything from him, and he literally knows everyone is hiding everything from him. And what he does is that, like, he just uses his witchcraft to get information in the end. You just use the Force. You know what I mean? Use the Force, girl. Use the Force. And he's like, does some magical witcher stuff, and he gets information. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, girl. Alright. You seen him, Bill? I see Bill, Squirrel Bill. Have you seen Frank Butcher? Alright. Have you seen our pet? Have you seen our pet? I love you, pet. I've always loved you, pet. Travel all the way through for you, pet. Don't go live in the caravan, pet. Come back with me. Back to... what's it called? Back to... oh, what's it called? Back to, oh, what's it called? What's the place called? What's the place called in EastEnders? Oh, what's it called? Oh my god, I can't believe I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The place in EastEnders. It's gone from me. It's not Smallville, that's Superman. Where did Smallville come from? Was it Lex Luthor in the Queen Vic? It's like Lex Luthor there coming in like and Clark Kent in the Queen Vic. No way. I can't believe I can't remember. Yeah, I know it's called the Vic, but I'm on about the place, like the neighborhood. What's it called in the neighborhood? Watford, Warren, Wally, Wallace, Walton, Walsall, Walford. That's what it's called. Walford. Alright, pet. Come back home with me, pet, to Walford. Get down the Vic. Alright, Frank. Alright. Alright, Frank. Yeah, I go back home with you, Frank. You just go get down on your knees, Frank. You know? I want a job as well. I want a job. I want my own room, and I want a car, Frank. Yeah, whatever you want, Pat. I'll give it to you, pet. Whatever you want, pet. I will. I promise you, pet. I'll give you everything, pet. That's right. That's right, Frank. I'll come back on with you then, darling. Yeah, I'll come back on with you now, darling. Yeah. Oh, pet, I love you, pet. I love you, pet. Well, what about Phil? What about all them? I don't care whatever they say. You're mine now, pet. I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot barge pole. I tell you, I wouldn't go near her with a 10-foot barge pole. But Frank Butcher, oh, he went near her. He went near her all right. He married her, I think. I think he died not long after. But he did. Did our pet. But yeah, I tried to do my impression of Pat though. It's been so long. You know. Alright. Did you put a little of something extra in your coffee? Well, I didn't know. But I'm glad that you've noticed that I'm going back to my original self. Thank you. Well, you gotta have a laugh, right? That's why you guys watch. I've been shattered. I've had no energy. I've been knackered. Absolutely knackered. Absolutely shattered. Like... Yeah, but that's why you guys watch. You gotta love EastEnders, right? If you've not seen EastEnders, Rhino, you gotta Google that. You gotta watch a bit of EastEnders. It's just Cockney London in the way it used to be in the 1700s, but in a modern format, Rhino. So it's like you take Victoria London and you put it in today's formula. Go back to about 2002 to 2012, span a 10-year regime of EastEnders in that decade. Of 2002, well, I'd say 2002 to 2009, okay? Like, if you wanna be serious, I'd say that 7 years was pretty good for EastEnders. Oh yes, thank you very much, Freya, for identifying that my boost of morale is purely chemical based and due to my lack of sleep. You're such a darling. I just want to take you home to Grandma and just introduce you to Grandma and Grandpa and be like, Grandma and Grandpa, this is Freya. You know what I'm saying? Absolute diamond. Absolute diamond. Butter would not melt in her mouth, Grandma and Grandpa. It certainly wouldn't. Oh, you're right. Yes. In fact, they didn't sound like they were more like proper northern. It's like, alright, I like and that like it's like Yorkshire. My grandma and granddad actually from my dad's side. Like proper Yorkshire. Irish coffee is called not exactly your cup of tea or coffee. It's actually quite delicious actually. Irish coffee is really nice. It's just whiskey in it. You just get absolutely drunk at like 10:30 in the morning without knowing it. I would not advise drinking Irish coffee. I wouldn't advise drinking that at all. Leave that for Irish people to drink when they drink it, because you're absolutely off your face. Like, I know, because I did it in Liverpool. I didn't even know I did it. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll have an Irish coffee, no worries. I was absolutely blitzed. I had no idea. There is no deer here. We'll have to wait till morning, guys. I'm trying to entertain you till then. For now, we've got snowflakes. That's all I've got for you. Snowflakes and me. Not cornflakes. Snowflakes. Rhinoceros. Freya, well, not in polite company it wouldn't. Well, I just think they'd really appreciate you. Rhinoceros, it keeps you warm on these cold winter nights and absolutely sloshed. Also, completely sloshed. Like, absolutely. It turns you into Irish. Like, the Irish coffee makes you turn into Irish. Like Nern Irish or Tuttern Irish. Tuttern Irish or Nern Irish. You know what I'm saying? Take your pick. You know, you become one of them after a cup of that stuff, I tell you. I promise. I'm more Nern Irish than Tuttern Irish. Oh jeez, I should have got some chocolate. Oh man, I had actually a meatball cob actually. Alright, you're gonna have to put up with snowflakes, guys, so I'm gonna have to do something in a minute. Whoa, my phone is roasting. Let's put this thing on charge. Hold on. Whoa, this thing is piping hot. Whoa, like the glass on the phone is like... Alright, let's go through the hallway. Ghost's hallway. Oh jeez. How can ghosts nearly fall in the hallway? Ow. I'm like kicking things in my bedroom. God. I am an absolute plonker this evening. Alright. Right. Now, what I'll do is, we'll go back through the hallway. Okay. Ow. And then, there we are. Right, I've been painting and decorating, so forgive me that. The cold weather has made it go real dull. So, I have been painting and decorating. Let's see. Alright. Maybe I'll move that.